What is up, crypto fans? It's Sam back here with another valuable cryptocurrency video today. We have new cryptocurrency videos coming out every single day, ranging from the latest in altcoin news to fundamental and technical analysis. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing as it's free and you can always unsubscribe. And if you find any value in this video at all, please let us know with a like or a comment, as these videos are completely free to make and it really motivates me when I see these likes and comments. Thanks so much. So guys, into today's video, we're going to be talking about Theta versus Tfuel. They're both tokens of the Theta network. They're both tokens of Theta Drop. They're both tokens of the beautiful and amazing rising Theta company. But which one is the best to invest in? Or we might come to the conclusion that both are good to invest in. So in this video, I'll be giving my price prediction, as I've alluded to already, for both Theta and the Tfuel token, and they'll be for the long, short, and mid-term. So you guys can either choose to follow those price predictions and invest off them, or not, but it's just educational purpose. I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take it to heart if they're not right. And there is a little bit of speculation on this video, so if you don't like speculation, leave. I will not be offended. Anyway, we can get on to the first article about exactly what you should know about Theta and Tfuel. So they do exist after all. The cryptocurrencies that are experiencing considerable increases in their price within a brief time. Theta token is the new star and ray of hope in the crypto land. But we are witnessing a rising star here, and instead of shooting star that is just plummeting back towards the ground. What is behind Theta and the split into Theta and Tfuel? Which of the coins should I buy, and which of the coins should you guys buy? What should you pay attention to? Well, we'll clarify all of this in this article and show you guys what is essential with Theta and what you should pay attention to before investing. What is Theta? Problem, solution, and technology. What is Theta? A question that finds many searches on Google, especially in these recent days. The reason for this is the current hype around the Theta token as associated with the currency Tfuel. But what exactly is the project wanting to achieve? What problems does the Theta solve? And what exactly does the solution look like? Looking at the technology, we want to work out Theta's USP, unique selling proposition, and understand why the token is so popular. The best way to do that is as simple as possible. Let's get started. Almost all of us use YouTube, Twitch, Netflix, TikTok, Facebook, or other video streaming services. The future of content is on the internet and streaming it over a network. However, the biggest challenge for providers is to deliver all this content to the customer in the best possible quality. After all, what could be more annoying than a relaxing Netflix and chill evening where the video keeps faltering or is delivered in low quality? The problem is not always achieving the customer's internet connection, but often overloaded a network on a content provider, especially with premium formats. Increased demand quickly leads to problems. In times of corona crisis, COVID-19, there was always discussion about this, because according to Cisco, video streaming now accounts for 2/3 of internet demand. This figure could climb up to 82% in the next few years. The problem is a large file format of increasing better cell phone cameras and production in 4K or higher. Here is a little diagram of what they're doing at Theta, and you can screenshot this to have a closer look, or come to the medium.com and this link to read this article for yourself. The solution. The single point of failure where all hinges are centralized content delivery networks, CDN, through which content goes to end-user viewers. This is also referred to as the last mile and is summarized explicitly in the Theta white paper. Here's another little diagram you guys can take a screenshot of. It's really useful to help understand this visually, because I know some of you guys are visual learners rather than just reading it. So yeah, again, you can screenshot it, pause the video, or come to this link. According to Theta, the solution to the last mile problem is a hybrid system in which the last mile is a caching node that brings content to viewers based on geographic proximity. The world's first decentralized streaming network, DSN, where viewers become distributors and can even earn a little extra from the Tfuel, which you'll learn about later. How will it work? Users are incentivized to share their storage and bandwidth on the network. This leads to a better web for everyone who uses and participates in it. Why should people share their bandwidth? But more on that later in the token economy section of this article. This is also where Theta's motto comes from, because their users become an active part of the network. Next generation video delivery powered by you. The technology, the Theta blockchain POS, and special features. How will Theta solve the scaling problem of CDN with a blockchain? Blockchains are not necessarily known for scaling. Without torturing you too much with technical details, let's briefly discuss how Theta's plans to implement the problem solving described above. Admittedly, what is technically challenging looks very simple and straightforward in terms of implementation for the user. I'm not going to go over these. You guys can just screenshot this or pause the video. But here are the key facts about the Theta's blockchain. Proof of stake of Theta blockchain. The consensus algorithm of the Theta blockchain relies on proof of stake based approach. This is a trend that many applications-oriented blockchain are already relying on. It allows them to increase their throughput significantly. Examples are Ethereum, Cardano, Tezos. Besides, different devices can participate in the consensus algorithm without any special requirements. Okay, on to the next part of the article. Theta and Tfuel, use cases, token economics, and staking. Use cases and token economy. The Theta token started an ERC20 token until the mainnet launch at the end of March 2019, after which there was a swap to the mainnet tokens. What makes the Theta token economy special is that in addition to the Theta token, Theta, there is another token called Tfuel, as you guys would have known or inferred from the title and thumbnail. Both are the core token of this economy and take different roles. To do this, stakeholders play important roles in the ecosystem and use Tfuel as the main tool for interactions with protocols. The whole thing then looks like this and is explained below. Take another screenshot of this if you guys want, or pause the video, or again come to this article to look further. But this really visualizes it for you guys and is pretty useful, and it helps me understand it as well. Theta and Tfuel use cases overall. Theta. This is the governance token of the Theta protocol. Theta can be clocked and act as a validator or guardian node. It is used to validate or produce blocks in the POS algorithm and is involved in the Theta blockchain governance. The maximum number of Theta is limited and has been set at 1 billion tokens. Tfuel. Theta fuel, as the name suggests, is the fuel of the Theta blockchain and is thus in part comparable to Ethereum gas or Neo gas. Tfuel serves as a means of payment for transactions such as setting up caching nodes or interacting and creating smart contracts. However, it can be earned, for example, by staking Theta or by providing cache power to other users or interacting with the Theta TV platform. This is all about the stakeholders, and I'm not going to read it out, but you guys can screenshot it or pause it. It's just a bunch of information. And finally, to conclude this article, if you want to earn some Tfuel as a viewer, you can check out the Theta TV website and test the platform for free. In addition to gaming and crypto content, you can also find VR content and NASA rocket launches. Hence that they've got the partnership with NASA, which is absolutely huge. It's on their partnership page on their website. We can scroll down to that to see. So these are their validators. They've got Sony, Google, Samsung, which is amazing. They've even got Gummy in there, and then we can scroll down, and I think NASA's around here somewhere. I don't know where quite. Partners. Yeah, there it is, NASA. So that's just crazy how it's doing stuff with NASA and potentially even SpaceX, as you guys would know from my recent video. But now we'll get into the price predictions, and as I say in most of my videos, for 2 to 3 weeks from now, it's probably likely that both these coins will just be bouncing up 7-8% up and down every 24 hours, just because there's no significant news that's really coming out yet. It's just a lot of speculation by Theta fans. But when some of these significant news pieces come out, and some of the due dates for some of the big things Theta has in the works come out, and lots of their things are actually executed, lots of their plans are executed, which will happen within a few months from now, like maybe 6 months. I reckon Theta can reach an all-time high because they're just doing so many big things. And as you guys will know from my other videos, Theta and Tfuel will probably just rise together by the same percentages because they're from the same company, so they basically work together. So if you're basically, the conclusion of this video is, if you want to buy Theta, buy Tfuel as well, and if you want to buy Tfuel, buy Theta as well, because they basically come together. And if you want to make as much money as possible, it's good to just buy them as a pair. It's like a stock pair. So yeah, and for the long term, I reckon they can both increase by around 1,000, maybe even 10,000, maybe not 10,000, but probably 1,000% at the most. Maybe they can reach $1,000. Theta token might be able to reach $1,000, and Tfuel might be able to reach $30 to $40 to $50. But this is in like 2-3 years, because not that much significant news has come out yet. But Theta is just a pioneer in this space. They're basically the only decentralized streaming service out right now, and when the rest of the world catches up with the decentralized wave and crypto wave and everything, it'll be like the new YouTube of the space. So we all know how well the YouTube did and how much it rises. And if we just invested in YouTube when it first came out, like we could now with Theta, we'd all be really rich. Overall, that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like or a comment, and maybe even subscribe. It really supports us if you guys subscribe. Follow us on Twitter here at the Bitcoiner at the BitcoinersYT. Yeah, and I'm just making videos every single day. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for the recent support on all these videos. Have a great day. Goodbye.